So themes, as an author, themes drive me nuts. I feel like books should have themes, but I never want to think about hard enough about developing a theme. So I just start writing and hope one sort of develops along the way. Can you tell me about themes in your book? And are they created beforehand? Do you know going in you want to pound this issue home, or does it just develop naturally? Else.
This is my first and only cozy so far. So, what sort of the propelled me was this idea of the Appalachian granny women and what and their particular proclivities, what their they might be seers or have different gifts, and that's what they're couched as. But what, as far as propelling me in the writing of the story, it was definitely organic. It was sort of like once I figured out, okay, what's the crime, who did it, who are my red herrings, all that kind of basic skeleton, so to speak, of a murder mystery. Then the fun began, where the characters kind of went off on their own and created a whole world as I wrote. I guess that's my best answer for that process.
For me, transformation, especially midlife transformation, is a big theme for the series. But for this most recent book, Whispers of the Witch, I've been thinking a lot about influence and how modern technology is being used to influence us, whether it's, companies trying to get us to buy things or politicians trying to get us to buy ideas. I also think it's kind of scrambling our brains a little, maybe a lot. There's also this idea of magical influence, which is that our subconscious is constantly influencing us, and we may not know how our subconscious is doing that because it's subconscious. So ideas that we have, things that happened to us in the past, are influencing our actions, even though we can be unaware of them. And from a magical point of view, if you're a witch and you want your spell to go in the correct direction, you have to really be clear on what you're doing, why you're doing it, and be clear of those subconscious influences, because they can send your spell off in a direction you don't quite expect. So I wanted to combine those two ideas of external influence through technology and the subconscious influences, way we are subconsciously influencing ourselves.
I feel very bad about my writing style. Throw everything in and hope something pops up.
Well, Stephen King says he doesn't know what his theme is until after he's finished the first draft of the book, and then he'll go and back in. So you're okay.
Yeah, if I detect one, then I'll try to amplify it, like in the edits.
So you're like Stephen King. So that's
a great romance. So love conquers all is the theme.